Hey, this week we're in the very furthest reaches of the Calico Cat. It's a place where only the youngest child and their intrepid grandmothers might go. We're here right now with Fancy Nancy and the Fabulous Fashion Boutique book, and I'm going to show you some of the wonderful things you may not know we have here at our children's room of Calico Cat. We're going to start by showing you all the wild animals that we're surrounded by here. The smallest ones can even be the little finger puppets that your little girls and boys will love to use with their little sisters and brothers. It can be a crazy monster like this, or the cutest little pixie like this. We have a whole selection that range from pirates to Red Riding Hood. Now, some of our other animals that work really hard are our computer screen wipes and our doggy dusters. This is the screen wipe. He has a little chamois tummy, and he wipes the child's computer screen or their iPod or their other game machines, because you know they have a lot of things with monitors on them. This is the doggy duster. My granddaughter loves this. I don't know how much dusting she uses, but it's just the right size for her little pocket pal. And then for the iPod and the other little electronics, or maybe even for just to put their little jewelry in, here's this cute little snug as a bug computer electronics holder. We even have the wild animals that go right with you to the restaurant and serve as those little beginner chopsticks. Now, proceeding on, I want to show you some of the great things to take with you when you go out to the restaurant, or when you go to Sunday school, or you go to visit someone in the hospital. These are our little portable toys from Unipack. They actually are full-size toys inside of these plush little, like the Noah's Ark here, for instance, or the hospital there. They're attached with just a little tiny piece of plastic so that you can take the plastic off, so that they have full access to all of the toys. Each one comes with from 4 to 6 full-size toys in it, and we sell lots of these. They're just the perfect little take-along toy. Following me on this way, another thing that so many of our customers love are our combination of a toy and a book. You know, when you're giving a child a gift, it's so nice to give a book that they'll have for a really long time. Oftentimes you'll have something to say when you want to write a little something in the book. This is one of Dr. Seuss's classics called I Wish I Had Duck Feet. And what child wouldn't love to put on these adorable feet while they're reading this book? These are our little duck feet. But it doesn't stop there. You can also read Monsters Don't Eat Broccoli. And you can have blue monster feet or green monster feet to wear while you're reading this book. We have bunny feet that go with Marshmallow the Bunny. We have pig's feet that go with Little Oink. And then, of all the things that I think that we sell the most of for children's, for baby gifts, our little P. It's the softest little plush doll that's safe for the tiniest baby. It's got small parts that can be held, small hands that can be held by the smallest hand. And then here's this precious little book called Little P. This will be your favorite baby gift. As we pass by this area, you'll see that there are other gifts as well for children, from Manhattan Toy and Rich Frog, some of the really well-respected names in children's toys. These win awards from Parents and a magazine, and from a lot of the most recognized industry leaders. Everybody needs to have a cute doll now, and a lot of dolls aren't so cute anymore, but baby Stella and her little brother are adorable. You might notice that baby Stella's little brother here has a pacifier, but it's a magnetic pacifier, so it doesn't have to be attached, or it doesn't have to be sewn on. There's clothes and all sorts of cute little accessories for them. And then for the older child, she may want to graduate to Groovy Girls. This is another one of our wonderful books that I love here. It's a book that's also a puppet, so as you turn the page, the little bunny is still there to finish telling the story. These come in puppies and bunnies and a couple of other ideas as well. Then moving on down this direction, everybody likes to have their name on things. You know, I liked it when I was a child, and my little kids liked it when they were children, and I'll bet your children and grandchildren would like it as well. For the very small child, we have Bibs, bark claws, what we call little lovey blankets that are so soft, made out of minky. And they're all monogrammed right here in Greenville, so it's a really quick turnaround, usually about 3 to 4 days. As the child gets a little older, they may want a nap mat to take to nursery school, or they may want a little matching nap mat for their doll. They might want a little robe for wearing at the swimming pool or coming out of the bath. And as they get even older still and need to go to school, they may want a backpack, a lunch pouch, or a small duffel bag. All of these can be monogrammed with their name, or even you can choose designs. We have a large book of designs as well. For the older child in all of us, we have bath wraps or swimming pool cover-ups that go all the way up to adult size. And sometimes when Dad's playing his games, he might like to have a golf towel with a nice scrubby back as well. Following this a little further along, these are our little fuzzy heads. These have been advertised on the news, the Dallas News, because they're made in Dallas, and it's a wonderful little soft plush pillow. It has a wonderful feeling head. That's why he's called Fuzzy Head. And they're great for putting them in the car seat against the seat belt for the child to rest his head on. It can be a pillow to use in the floor, or I'm sure if there's a brother and sister involved, it can be a pillow that could be used for a pillow fight. And now my favorite thing, of course, in this room are the books. My mother was a first grade teacher, and I have loved children's books all my life. I love the ones that do something. I like the stories, but I love a book that does a little something. And I'll tell you, all of us who know Dr. Seuss will know how much we've loved the rhythm and the rhymes of the stories. But did you know that sometimes the book itself can actually have rhythm and rhyme to it as well? So this is the Lorax. We also have Horton Hears a Who and some of the other Dr. Seuss books. You might have remember Puff the Magic Dragon. There's lots of things from the 70s that are popular again, and Puff is one of them. This is Puff the Magic Dragon, and he lived by the sea. And you see his little friend that he's frolicking with in Honolulu. There's the ship as it sails across the ocean. These pop-up books are spectacular. They're nothing short of works of art. The people who make them are called paper engineers, and this is probably the most accomplished of all the paper engineers. His name is Robert Sabuda, and we have a number of his books up here. We have Dinosaurs and Alice in Wonderland and Sleeping Beauty and America, just on and on. They're fabulous, and you'll see how much action there is when you open one of his pages. And when you open a page, there are lots of other pages to open as well. There's another pop-up there, and then each one of these is a separate little book in here. This is Beauty and the Beast, and there's the Beast coming to life. And then here's where the Beauty and the Beast have dinner together. Isn't that precious? It's just amazing what they can do. So besides all of the things that you know us for, we want you to also think of us for the place to buy children's gifts. Bring your children or your grandchildren with you. They'll show you what they like, and then you can feel very good about what you're buying is well made. It's made in the highest industry standards, and it's something that they'll offer years and years of play, and then hopefully will be a keepsake that they'll pass on to the next generation. See you soon at the Calico Cat.